In this video, we're going to discuss the universal collective, thus global energy for the Leo new moon lunar month. Thank you for tuning in and watching. My name is Edward, or listening. My name is Edward, psychic medium, animal communicator, your soul messenger host, assisting a soul, including myself, to live, love, and manifest the life that our soul intended for us to live this lifetime. Let's get busy. All right. So, quick introduction. Go to my website, edwardragosta.community, link Medium Tarot TV. That's where all my current videos will be, including this and any accompanying theme healing songs. You can also subscribe for more videos daily, insight, foresight, with my video subscription service, Medium Tarot TV Plus. Feed your soul. Information is there on that link. And if you'd like to have a private psychic reading session with myself and my guides, on my website, link readings will be my current rates. You can contact me for a telephone reading online via Zoom or wherever I am going to be working at this time. This is being filmed in advance before I moved. All right. So let's see. Let's just jump right in. So we're leaving off from the Zodiac year 2025 video and the solar month video of Leo 2025. And now we're just jumping right into the Leo new moon. So we're going to start with the current week energy. Everything discussed here, though, is an influence for the entire lunar month. And this time around, it is July 24th through August 22nd on the West Coast, 23rd on the East Coast. So the week energy is going to be the strongest, July 24th through the 31st. Okay, so we're ending the month of July with this energy. Interesting. So this is the energy of expect the unexpected. This is what I mean by we can turn things around. Things can start one way, beginning of this new moon period, and can be ending differently, depending on where we place our time and energy. And of course, I'm going to give us suggestions based on the universal energy. So it really depends on our attitude, our approach. Are we closed off, right? Are we blocking? Or are we open to receiving, to allowing? The art of allowing, the art of give and take. Are we focusing on what has happened or what has not happened, right? There is an offering in the making. Hopefully we're going to be aware of it. We're going to pay attention to take advantage of whatever this offering is. Odds are it's going to have something to do with money and or our health. Odds are, because that's the next energy. So we want to make sure that we are not closed off, that we're not resting on our laurels, that we are open to what's next. So as they say in improv, yes, end. Leave it open-ended. So, you know that saying, do we focus on, or do we see the glass, metaphorical, of course, but do we see the glass half empty or half full, like a life experience? Half empty is coming from lack, a loss. Half full is coming from trusting that it's just going to be replaced. Of course, that's the way we want to go. Because that openness will, then we would acknowledge, recognize the offering. All right, I'm going to move on. Now the day energy. So we start off the morning with the moon in Zodiac Cancer, and then the moon enters Leo at 11:28 a.m. Eastern, 8:28 a.m. Pacific. Adjust the time to where you are on the globe. The new moon is at 3:11 p.m. Eastern, 12:11 p.m. Pacific, just the time to where you are on the globe, and the color of the day is green. And I feel that's going to take on a healing connotation, even if it's just expansion of awareness. Okay. So the day energy is thoughts of money and or health. And I have found that those two issues are connected. If we are stressing over money or if we're having problems with money, our health could suffer, and vice versa. So this is thoughts of, so this is the mindset. So where is our mind at? Do we need to get on our high horse to take action? The next energy does support that. Do we need to get out of our own way with our mindset? Do we need to be more open, as was implicated in the last energy? We are being watched, not in a creepy way, but we are being noticed. So put your best foot forward, dress for success, or dress for the role that you want, or the job that you want, or whatever, personal and or business. But we could really get a grip on money and or health. So whichever one needs our attention, we can definitely turn things around. And we are not alone. There's always assistance available if you know where to look. Just saying. All right. Now, before I move on, I want to say the Astrological Associations for the Zodiac year 2025, which I believe is March 29th, 2025 through April 16th, 2026, if I remember correctly. We have Virgo as our energetic mascots of the year, and the placement of Jupiter in Pisces. So all Virgos are activated, empowered, and or triggered. And also if you have the placement of Jupiter in Pisces. For the solar month of Leo, we have Libra and Gemini. So all Libra sun signs and Gemini sun signs are activated, empowered, and or triggered. For the week energy, the Astrological Association is the moon in Zodiac Cancer. So if you have a Cancer moon, you're activated, empowered, and triggered. The day energy did not have any astrological association. It is just thoughts, the mindset. All right. Now, the psychic insight theme for this Leo new moon. This Leo new moon is at 2 degrees. So if you're astrologically inclined, you look to see where 2 degrees is or where it falls on your chart. That's where the focus is going to be. That's where the spotlight's going to be. And then 6 signs opposite, which I would imagine would be Aquarius. So where 2 degrees Aquarius is the shadow aspect of this new moon for you or for us personally. There's always 2 in play. It depends if we want to go there or not. All right. So the psychic insight theme for this Leo new moon is the Astrological Association is Saturn in Leo. The energy that I attribute to this is socializing and networking, though we do have to be aware of unhealthy competition. Not competition itself. I actually think that's good for us. It keeps us on his toes. Though unhealthy competition where one person is better than the other. And we're not talking about their skills, we're just talking about as a human being. Where foul play, I don't think they would get away with it if according to the solar month of Leo 2025, but doesn't mean they're not going to try, right? But definitely competition. Definitely social activity. and networking. Now, for some, we need to step up our game with socializing and or networking. For some, they might need to actually step back due to being potentially being overexposed. Hopefully, we're going to know. If we're not getting the results that we want, I think that's our answer right there. And if our networking or socializing is not working or cutting it, maybe we need to think about our mindset, our approach, maybe different location, different group of people, different platform. But these are questions to ask ourselves. Again, we can turn things around if need be. We are definitely to expect the unexpected, and that does not mean that we're expecting great things. We're not expecting the floor to drop out from underneath us, which is like anything can happen, but you have to have a positive mindset. Positive attracts positive. Negative, yeah, attracts negative. All right, it's an energy. Like attracts like. All right, now let's take a look at some new moon suggestions for new moon intentions if you like to work with the new moon. Some people prefer the new moon, some people prefer the full moon. There's no reason why we can't do both. So we have, if we need to be open, more open, mindset, approach to life, the art of allowing, acceptance, accepting, receiving, that would be one option. You can ask the universe for assistance with that. We can also ask assistance from the universe to help us be in the right mindset to acknowledge, recognize the offering when it crosses our path. And also, if we're open, we're going to be at the right place at the right time, meeting the right people. Just saying. All right. If it feels right, you go with it. If it doesn't, you question it. Good rule of thumb. Thoughts of money and or health. So, do we need assistance with money and or our health? I guess that's pretty much a no-brainer, right? You can be perhaps working on the issue of abundance. And then there is socializing and networking. Perhaps we are looking for a group to align with. Perhaps we are looking for a space to work out of so we can socialize and network, which is what I usually do for readings. I do my private readings, and then I'm usually someplace where you can find me in person, beyond telephone and online Zoom. So we can ask for the right people to enter our lives to assist us with that, or to be guided to the right place, person, situation. So those are our options, at least with the universal energy anyway. Now, my favorite part, the theme healing song, and we ended up with two. I got the keywords of lost and found, and finally came up with a song that I liked. Lost and Found, released 2024 by the group Chromeo, if I'm spelling that correctly. Now, Lost and Found is about finding love. My reference would be finding ourselves. Okay? Either way, it's good. And then another song called Old Me, released 2020 by the group 5 Seconds of Summer. So it's like, hats off to the old me to allow us to be who we are today, hopefully growing and evolving, plussing, improving, adding on to. So you have two options there. So check them out, see what resonates. I call them suggested listening or musical manifestation. So I like to work with music. All right, so I'm going to pretty much end it there. Thanks for joining us, and we hope to see you real soon in another video or in a reading. And until next time, you be well. Thanks.